everybody and welcome back to my channel. Your girl just experimented with some hair color because we've got all the time in the world, so why not try new things? Disclaimer. When I filmed this video, it was the first few days of the lockdown and I had not yet had few mini mental breakdowns and I had not really understood the whole seriousness of not being able to go out and being in a lockdown. So hence why my spirits and my ideas seem so open and so like quarantine. There's a lot of talk about, hey, so what are you doing? How are you spending your time? I'm just bored, just watching Netflix, this, that. So I was thinking, being a very to-do list kind of person as is, I was planning like, how about we just make the most of this quarantine experience? Because guys, if you think about it, you remember when we actually had stuff to do, we would always be like, I just don't have enough time in the day. I wish I had a few more hours. Or people work hard so they can have free time in their life and then do things that they want to do. Guess what? Time is the only thing we have at the moment. So time is money, right? And we are very rich in time at the moment. So how about we just, if we have the luxury, how about we just try to make the most of this quarantine and while being isolated, not waste this quarantine special time and actually do something that's going to benefit us, or at the end of this, we at least come out with a new talent, hobby, or a new skill. I'm sick of trying new things. Okay, hold up. I do still believe that it would be an ideal situation if we can learn something out of this quarantine time and gain a new skill and whatnot. But you know what? You should not pressurize yourself for that, because I did. And I thought that I need to do everything. And then in that, I kind of tired myself out or something and I felt ill for 2 days, had a cold. But you don't have to. It would be good, it would be ideal to gain a new skill, to do all these new things, but you don't have to. Currently, all we need to do is kind of take care of our mental health and be okay. But I would definitely say sitting around watching Netflix all day is definitely not recommended. Do some physical activity, something that's going to stimulate your brain, keep it busy and keep it from being anxious all the time and checking Instagram about the latest apocalyptic news. So I would definitely say do it, but don't pressurize yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, because I did and I don't want any of you to do that. So these are things I plan to do in my quality quarantine time. Number 1, sleep and have a body clock. Being a cabin crew, I have never been able to have a body clock. Really, I started working when I was 19 and ever since then I've had an erratic sleep schedule, and I would always on my off days be like, oh, just let me sleep. I wish I could sleep for more than 2 days at the same time, and currently I'm trying to do that and I'm so happy about it. Yes, that's the one thing that I get from this, is the blessing of being able to sleep. In the first few days, in the first week, I slept and I slept good, honey. Like my back started to ache. I slept that much and my skin was like all good, wow, energized with all the sleep. But then I started realizing that, hey, you're sleeping a bit too much, like you have backache much. I tried to synchronize with my friend and both of us started, we did a thing where no matter what time we sleep, we're gonna wake up at 8:30 a.m. every day. Did not go as well. We started waking up at 10 a.m. though. An improvement, and now my body automatically wakes up at 9 a.m. for the past 2 days, so knock on wood, I hope that stays. And I do really enjoy it. I just really like waking up early, so it just makes me happy. It doesn't do anything amazing because I still have a long day of nothing to do, but it just makes me happy if I wake up early. So if you're also somebody who suffers from the condition that most of youth today does, which is you stay awake at night and feel sleepy throughout the day, maybe it's time to fix your sleeping schedule. If not on anything else, maybe work on yourself. Staying on working on yourself, working out and working out regularly. I don't mean working out daily, but again, with a work schedule, you can't really work out and you're like, I could have that Instagram butt also, but I just don't have the time to work on it. Hey, guess what? Now that's the only thing you have, so maybe work on it. Of course, not going out. I have been doing a lot of at-home workouts, 30-minute dance sessions, trying to build up my strength, and it's just fun. You're not running after the next thing, so I love the beauty of it, that when I'm working out, I'm really working out. I'm not concerned about, oh, I have to do this, because then tomorrow I have to go back to work. So I have to squeeze in as many things as I can in this one holiday. So I love that. When I'm working out, doesn't matter how much time it takes me. I just have to work out, take my time, and I really love that. Okay, this I did. I have been experimenting with yoga. I do yoga on this very balcony every day. I do dance workouts. I do my normal regular workouts. So I've been experimenting a lot with at-home workouts, and I really enjoy it. I really like the the newness, the experimentation of it and stuff. Now I am not training to have a certain kind of a body, so I don't feel like, oh man, my gains will be gone. I did not have any gains, so apart from this, but I have been trying my best to work out as often as I can. Daily, not really, but as often. Staying on the workout thing, maybe eating healthy. Okay, you know what, I'm not preaching you to have my lifestyle, but what I basically mean on the whole with all these things is to change your habits, because maybe you have a habit that is not as good for you. I'm not saying something is a bad or a good habit, but a habit that you've been trying to change, or a habit you've been meaning to adapt, but again you never had the time for it. Your work schedule or study schedule never allowed that. Now you can. So maybe adapting new habits, it takes about 21 days to adapt a new habit if I'm not wrong. So now you have 21 days band in Delhi, in India. I'm sorry. So just adapt a new habit. It could be anything. Drinking more water, working out, something. Do it, because at least when we come out of this, we come out a bit better. Why not? Now we know what the rat race felt like, what the rat race is like, right? So when we come out of this, how about we adapt habits or do things that will help us in the end when we get back into the rat race, Getting in touch with my creative side, or getting hobbies. So I feel like slowly and steadily, as we were continuing with our rat race schedules, people were losing hobbies. So maybe trying to get back into it. I have been trying to, as you can see my table, there's a lot of, I added new decor, there's a lot of art supplies there. I bought watercolors. Okay, let me show you this. Numbers in Mandarin. Also, learning a new skill is going to be great in this time. Not only will it enable you to maybe make some money while we can online in some way, shape or form. If not, at least, as I said, when we come out of this whole scenario, you will have one more skill in your bag that you can use to maybe get that other job. When you get back into job, you can get a promotion or something. Also, of course, you can always catch up. I made videos on Instagram sharing some bucket list movies, Bollywood movies and English shows that I thought I would watch but would never watch. So I'm gonna finish those. I think the easiest way to find out something to do in this time is just make a list of everything you wanted to do. Of course it can't include outdoorsy things, but everything you wanted to do earlier, which you put off, that when I have time I'll do it. Guess what, you have the time, so let's do it. Honestly, for the first 2 weeks I would wake up every day thinking, oh, that was a weird dream. Oh wait, it's a reality. So I did not think that we're gonna be able to get through this, but now I feel like I've sort of adapted to it. And I'm sorry if the wind is ruining the audio, but it's the wind. I'm getting fresh air outside, so I'm not gonna be sorry for that. But yeah, so now I feel like I've almost adapted to this routine and I'm okay with being inside, in the sense where my mind is now adjusted to it. Would I like to go out any second? But would I like to have my job back today? But I am learning to adapt to it, and I'm learning to complain less about it every day, because adapting. I hope this video helped you out, and yeah, I'm gonna keep sharing on my Instagram what I do. Instagram and Snapchat. I've got back to Snapchat, yeah. Make sure to subscribe below and hit the bell icon so you never miss another upload. Now you have so much time on your hands. Hey, how about you watch all the videos that you missed on my channel? I do have a vlog channel where I share my personal life, so if you want to see what traveling used to look like, you can go ahead there. There are lots of travel vlogs. Subscribe to that channel as well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye guys.